How are you, my child? Today this message has brought a lot of happiness and important lessons in your life. You will also find the way to get happiness and success in it. So do not leave today's message in the middle and listen to it till the end. My dear God understands the sorrows and happiness of each of His children very well and also helps them at the right time. You get scared of sorrows and start cursing God, but you never think that why such a situation is happening to you. When you make a mistake, do your parents not scold or beat you, and then do you not cry and wail, my dear? Similarly, the condition that has come upon you now is also the shadow of some of your bad deeds. The moment the results of your bad deeds will end, from that moment everything will become normal in your life and happiness will knock on your life. And that time has also come very close now. My dear, your faith and belief in God should never decrease because He is your caretaker. When there is more sorrow left, then instead of having more faith in God, you turn away from Him. You feel that God, I am not worried about you at all, but it doesn't happen like that. My dear Lord protects you at every moment, which you cannot understand. My dear, now you listen to me carefully and understand my words. A person believed in God a lot and used to worship Him with great love. Then one day he said to God that I worship you so much, but I do not feel your presence. I pray to you that even if you do not give me darshan, do something that makes me feel that you are with me. God said, my child, this is what will happen. You go for a walk every morning on the seashore, and when you walk on the sand there, you will see 4 footprints instead of 2 feet. 2 feet will be yours and 2 feet will be mine. In this way, you will always feel that I am with you. The next day when that person went for a walk, he started seeing 2 more footprints along with his own footprints while walking on the sand. He became very happy because God Himself was with him. Now this started happening every day. Time passed and now a very difficult time knocked on the door of that person's life. He suffered a huge loss in business, so much so that he came on the road. Even his own people left him. Everyone taunted him and many people even made fun of him. He remained very sad. But his sorrow crossed all limits when he went out for a walk on the seashore. There were only 2 footprints. He started thinking, wow God, everyone left him, it's okay, but you too left him, you were my only support. Everything was over for him, but I don't know where he was getting the courage from. Then, after a few years, slowly everything started becoming like before. Business also started flourishing like before. Relatives and loved ones who had left him went away. Now they too had returned, and one day 4 feet started forming on the sand of the sea again. Now that person was left with grief. He asked God, "Oh Lord, when I was going through a bad time, everyone left me, but I was not sad about it at all because this is what happens in the world. But you too left me at that time. Why did you do this, Lord?" God said, "How did you think that I will leave you? The 2 footprints that you saw on the sand in your bad times were not your footprints, they were mine, my child. You were in my lap. And today when your bad time is over, I have put you down. That is why you are seeing 4 feet again. My dear, remember, Lord never leaves us. No one can be close to that God. When no one is with you, no one supports you, then only He is with you and He supports you. You just don't feel it, you don't believe it. Oh Lord, neither have I seen you nor have we ever met. Then what is the relationship between you and me that no matter what the pain is, I remember only you? So my dear, never let your faith diminish. You should recognize yourself, you are not an ordinary person, you are a divine and pure soul and you are the child of that God. You should not be afraid or nervous even for a bit. God's blessings are always with you. Whatever is happening is the result of your deeds. You feel that God is not listening to your call, but it is not so. He always listens to your call and always answers your call. But you are not able to hear it. The reason for this is the negativity and despair in your mind make you get so lost in your sorrows that you do not see the grace of God. My dear, the one who has unwavering faith in the grace of God and believes in His justice, then no trouble or sorrow in this world can disturb him. Nothing is permanent in this life, so do not let yourself get disturbed or stressed even a little, because no matter how bad the circumstances are, they do change. My dear, in difficult times you are always in the lap of that God. God definitely answers your every prayer through some medium or the other. Like this message is here now. Receiving this message also means that God Himself wants to fulfill all your wishes. He wants to give you everything that you want from afar, because now the time for you to get the fruits has come very near. Your future will be very beautiful. You will get everything: respect, happiness, prosperity and success. Whatever good deeds you have done till now, you will definitely get the fruits of all these good deeds. You just have to have true faith and belief in the powers of God. The person who maintains patience and restraint definitely gets success in his work. If you will surrender your life to God every day, if you express your gratitude to them, you will feel a divine energy within yourself, and you will also feel connected to that God. Always remain happy, prosperous and wealthy. God's blessings are with you. After finishing the message, do write Jai Shri Ram in the comments so that God can feel the closeness of each of His children more closely. You will feel connected to that divine power in that very moment. Always remain happy, remain cheerful, move forward every day. This is your blessing. Jai Shri Ram.